Well, we have this individual, and this seems like a good place to start. This is a person who, I guess is, wow. Do they still make videos? Oh my god, a month ago. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Well, this is a guy who, maybe this is gonna be sort of like a Dylan Guptill kind of situation, or like a waifu list kind of thing. This is a guy who, for at least the past 12 years, according to YouTube, has had a channel dedicated to Son Amy shipping and his original character here, True Love Heart 94. And I don't know how good this is necessarily going to be, but, you know, he's got videos as of like a month ago. He's got Honkai Star Rail Music Collection. He's got Sonic X Season 4 episodes. Wow, is this just the full episodes chopped into pieces? Or what is this? Okay. But also he has True's Top 5 Best Amy Rose Moments in 2023. So I guess he really likes Amy Rose. There's Sonic moments. I guess, is that every year? Is there a best Amy Rose? Okay, there's other top 5s. Okay. There's other unrelated top 5s. He likes Metroid, too. Maybe this will be good. We're going to find out about the best Amy Rose moments, everybody. This is going to bang. This video is going to bang. Let's watch. Come on now.
Hey guys, don't forget, if we can get these 3 things to happen, Vegeta's Cell Saga Battlesuit outfit with custom colors for all customizable characters in Xenoverse 2, Rusty Rose's backstory in Sonic Prime, and Amy Rose in the 3rd Sonic movie happen, I'll do a face reveal on my channel finally, for the first time ever, so...
These are a lot of qualifications for you to finally do a face reveal. Was anybody asking for that?
If you want to know
I guess you've been around for 12 years or something, so I mean, that's a tantalizing offer, perhaps.
I look like finally, let's get these 3 things to happen. Anyway, enjoy the video.
Yeah, he's got the accent. You can tell. He's got the
episode.
Oh boy, it's loud.
2023 was a really awesome year, and what I love about it
Loving that audio consistency. It goes from blasting out my ears to like I have to turn him up.
is that my most favorite character got a lot of love this year, Amy Rose. Honestly, this is my most favorite True's Top 5 video I've ever done. I'm really looking forward to
this. Is my hated video of all time
for the list here. So let's get started. This is for you, Amy.
What the fuck? Is that like, oh god, what is this? Is this like a mod?
So let's get started. This is for you, Amy.
Did he mod in like super ultra warrior princess magical girl Amy Rose or something? Maho Shoujo Amy Rose? Is there a mod for that? What is this?
5.
Starting off with number 5, we have Amy's abilities in the DLC of Sonic Frontiers. This was something I was really looking forward to in the game, and when it finally showed up, it was even better than I hoped. I mean, you guys saw my video of me trying out the DLC. It was so much fun to finally play as Amy again after all these years of waiting for that.
Well, I know you're like a huge fan of Amy, dude. People like this who are like waifu people or whatever, but it's like a game like Sonic. It's always interesting to me because like you get a person who's like Dogs Eating Dog 6 and his waifu's Rosalina. Well, okay, you know, Rosalina's in like, you know, a couple games you can play as her, and all of the games you can play as her in, they're pretty good. Amy Rose, though, it's like, how starved for Amy Rose content is this guy? He's probably, he's probably going back to play Sonic 06, the one shitty level where you could play as Amy and she was like invisible or whatever, and it was like awful. You know he goes back to that, because he's like, that's all the content he can get out of Amy Rose. He needs more. So frankly, good on Sega for finally giving this guy something. He was probably pretty close to necking himself if he had to play through Dusty Desert as Amy one more fucking time.
We'll talk about that later on in the video. Anyway, I loved every second of it. Amy's abilities were really cool. The way how she used her hammer and fortune cards. Also, I love that in the game she can use spin dash and homing attack.
This is like a slightly more edited SSG waifu list kind of video. Like, it's edited, I guess, you know, he's not on camera, it's not like him blurry and out of focus the whole time kind of thing. But, you know, he is just kind of rambling, and there's like, it's like a hybrid of like a Dead Six style and a more SSG style.
Too, like Sonic, like boyfriend, like girlfriend. Thanks to Sonic Frontiers, that's now canon. Both of them having those abilities. No taking it back now, Sega.
4.
Okay, so he is doing like an SSG fake laughter thing. What is that? I mean, it's autism, obviously, but like, what is that? I mean, like the fake... I guess it's like when Sonic does his like, his like cool guy like smirk thing or whatever. Like, I guess that's what he's going for. He's going for like, you're too slow. he's that kind of thing, I guess. It's annoying enough on Sonic. You don't need to do it in real life. What is so what's the deal with the number?
4.
Why does he have Why does he have like an AI enhanced voice or whatever this is? Voice changer? He sounds like a Kit Boga grandma.
Number 4, we have Amy's 30th anniversary comic. This was really well written. It all focused on Amy, of her finding her friends, rescuing them, and even beating Metal Sonic. And before you say it, yes, I know Amy didn't actually fight Metal Sonic in this 1v1, but she did manage to trick him into those capsule cage things, which technically counts as a defeat for Metal Sonic. So it counts as Amy beating Metal Sonic, okay? It counts.
Sure. It counts.
Oh, and at the end, they have a
He's like really defensive about it.
celebration party with Sonic congratulating Amy, which was awesome. Huge Son Amy points there.
Oh
Amy got a lot of love in this comic.
I love the people like this who are just kind of... They're like really insecure about their thing that they're into, so they need to be validated with like, Son Amy points! Somebody else thinks the thing that I think, maybe! And like, maybe not even. It might have been... Like, it could just be you're misinterpreting something. I don't know. There's people that like the Son Amy thing. I mean, it's like the most obvious, like, ship in the fucking series, I guess, if you're gonna do that. I guess. So, I mean, I guess it's fine, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's just, people it always seems like cope, like desperate cope. Like, she beat Metal Sonic, okay? Like, they just need something to cling on to for some reason. Whatever it is. They just seem like desperate... in various ways.
And seeing that makes me very happy. Same for every other Amy fan out there.
3.
Hey!
Next on number 3 is something we've been waiting for a long time.
That's just Frontiers
to
again?
return finally. Amy being playable again in Sonic games. This is something that...
What? No, I'm sorry, what was part 1? Or 5, or whatever.
Starting off with number 5, we have Amy's abilities in the DLC of Sonic...
Oh, fuck right off! You've got her abilities, and then separate from that on your wow, that's... How... I mean, if it's just for 2023, for some reason I thought he was gonna have, like, a list every year of, like, her best moments in 2022. It didn't look like that. It kind of looked like it was just this one video that happens to be about her best moments in 2023, which is, like... I guess that's why he has to like really get in there and kind of cheat a little bit. Her abilities versus the fact that she's playable in the game. That's a different thing on the list. Amazing.
We've been waiting for a long time to see make a return finally. Amy being playable again in Sonic games. This is something that we've been waiting for ever since Sonic 06. And before you ask, no, the Sonic Boom games and Team Sonic Racing doesn't count because Sonic Boom isn't canon, and Team Sonic Racing is basically just a racing car game.
So he needs it to be canon Sonic and Amy interactions, too. It can't even just be like... So I was wrong. It's not the super desperation where he's, like, playing as Amy Rose every day in fucking Sonic Drift for the Game Gear. But it's like... Instead, it's like it needs to be the canon ones. He's just replaying... that one cutscene from SA2 where she, like, slips Sonic out of jail or whatever. Like, over and over again, she just replays that cutscene. He replays that cutscene because he's desperate. I guess.
Doesn't count. I'm talking about the real Sonic games, like, you know, the Sonic mainline games, like
Yeah, the real games like Sonic 06.
Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Origins Plus, and the new Sonic Superstars game gave us Amy playable. And
Man, it's amazing going back. It's amazing going back to Elden Ring again, which I've been playing. I've been continuing the DLC. I gotta tell you, really worth it to beat that guy that I was fighting in this time I streamed it. I fought a guy for a little bit. He was like the Black Jail Guardian or whatever the fuck. And his armor of Solitude, amazing. It's amazing. Really good set. But yeah, playing Elden Ring, and then you go back to Sonic like you look at any footage of Sonic Frontier. I guess this part, this looks fine. This looks like a Sonic game. There's nothing too off about this, because this is one of those like linear zones. But when you get out into the main world, and it's like, man, they released this. People thought this was okay. Sonic is in such a state where people thought Sonic Frontiers was fine. And the fact is, it's so much better than Forces. So I mean, I guess it is. It's terrible. It's very unfortunate. It's unbelievable
really awesome.
that we're at this point.
I still go
She's
on
so
this
awesome,
game
guys.
from time to time just to play as her. I just can't get enough of it. It's awesome. Here's to hoping
It's amazing.
that it keeps going and we'll see Amy playable in future Sonic games.
If only we could see her take wing.
Keep them coming, Sega. You're in the right direction here.
I really do wish that we could see this guy on screen, on camera. He laid out his stipulations for what he would need to do a face reveal. I don't know how likely all of that is. At least one of them seemed like it would maybe happen. But, I think it would be much better if this video was filmed like SSG's waifu list. Because it's basically that, content-wise, it's more or less that. It's like a slightly better. It's not just the same thing for every entry, where he just names a woman or a child and then says he'd show her a good time and treat her right. He's got different things to say here, but it's still very limited to it's cool and I like it. And also 2 of the entries so far are the same thing.
2.
Kill?
Number 2, we have the Shadowverse versions of Amy and Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime right now is my most favorite Sonic show so far, even more than Sonic X, and that's saying a lot since I'm continuing that series on my channel here. What I love the most...
So Sonic Prime is supposedly, canon to the fucking Sonic games, which is so silly to me that people... okay, you need to understand, I'm a Sonic fan. That's why I'm talking about Forces and Frontiers and everything. I know what I'm talking about, okay? And when I say that it's ridiculous for someone to care about the fucking canon of Sonic the Hedgehog, you need to understand that I'm right. Because, Sonic Adventure 2, Eggman shoots the fucking moon and half of the... To quote Amy Rose, half of the moon is gone? And then the very next game, Sonic Heroes, I don't know, whatever, they're just back on, Mobius or whatever. They're not on Earth anymore. It doesn't look at all like Earth, and the moon is fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The next time they're in Earth, I don't even think the moon's destroyed in, Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic 06. Especially not Sonic 06. It might have been in Shadow the Hedgehog. But, all this to say, there's no canon. None of this matters. It doesn't... There kind of is, where, Chaos was set up in Sonic 3 a little bit, and so Adventure ties in with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and, there's some lore. There is some lore. Shadow is a result of, this mural that depicts Super Sonic and blah blah blah. There's lore, but, imagine, oh, Sonic Prime is canon. But don't you fucking approach me with that shit, Sonic Boom. That shit, he has blue arms, it's not canon. Come on, dude, this is Chris Chan level at this point. That is as a Sonic fan, I'm surprised by this.
So are the different versions of Amy. Each one
is this slop canon? I only like canon slop. Yes, exactly.
Really cool, and their personalities are really...
As a fan of slop,
the one that...
I should probably watch this Sonic Prime show. I've heard it's I've heard everything from it's okay to it's pretty good to it's great. So, no negative reviews necessarily, from what I've heard.
Impressed me the most
probably
is Rusty Rose. She looks so awesome. She can breathe underwater, and she's an awesome, badass fighter.
Oh my god, it's just so it's just so Guptill. I can just hear it in Guptill's voice too. Like it's echoes of all of these different people that we've seen. This is a good video. I like it because I can super hear it in both like SSG's voice, but also Guptill could perfectly narrate this. I mean, I think he would do a better job. He's got more of a charismatic presentational kind of thing than a lot of these people do. Say what you will about Guptill, he knew how to talk. He knew how to like present himself.
She really knows how to fight. She's been mechanically enhanced into a cyborg body.
Guptill's charming.
Like this, we're still waiting to find out about that. Lots of people, myself included, are really curious about Rusty Rose's backstory of how she became a cyborg. We all really want to know, so hopefully they'll give us answers.
Somebody says it's a kiddie show, dude. To be fair, like, so's most anime, right? You know, I mean, we judge him for this, but, you know, if this was just in an anime art style, everybody would be like, no, it's for adults, really? So, I mean, you know, I don't know, I think it's fine. You can like some kiddie things as long as it's not in your entire existence, you know.
To that finally, since Season 3 is coming in January.
Which it seems to be for this guy, so, you know, it's kind of a moot point, but hey.
January 11, I think. I have to look up later. But anyway, to the ones that are working on Sonic Prime, please give us some answers there finally. For the love of God, the suspense is killing me.
What?
Okay, so what is going to be Sonic Superstars has Amy Rose playable, and he's going to really like that. I'm one of the only people that liked Sonic Superstars, apparently. It's a really interesting game that got like a 6 out of 10 on every metric, but everybody who's like a Sonic YouTuber or whatever says it's like terrible and they hate it. And I'm just over here like, I don't know, I guess the bosses are bad. I like it, it's pretty good. It's like long, it's a little too long probably, but it's also too pricey. It's like too long and yet also it costs too much. Like, even though they've padded out the length of the game, it still feels like you're paying too much, and also it feels like the game is too long. So it's kind of the worst of both worlds. So it's not great, but it's like 7 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. I think this is gonna be his number 1. He hasn't mentioned it yet, so it's gotta be.
Finally, at number 1.
No?
Now, this is something me and a lot of people have been wanting to see for a very
Sonic
long
Origins?
time. Even some of the people that work on the IDW Sonic comics want to see this finally. Yep.
Wait, even he didn't like Sonic Superstars. Wow, I could just go get fucked.
Super Amy is finally canon.
Oh,
and
is that
it's all
what this
thanks to
is?
Sonic
Okay.
Origins Plus.
Epic.
That game opened the door finally for Super Amy.
Wow, even this guy is not up to the fucking... He's not putting Sonic Superstars on his list. I don't know, I thought it was fun. I don't know, man. I thought it was pretty good.
And yes, I know she doesn't have the golden look in it, but this is like a start at least. We'll get her in that golden look for her super form soon, okay? This is like a stepping stone here for us.
I mean, is this Super Amy really? She's like glowing. It's not really Super Amy.
Which is good.
I mean, like, he's talking about, oh, we'll get her in the yellow form or whatever. It's like, yeah, that would be Super Amy. This is just basically what happens with, like, Tails or Knuckles or whatever, where they get, like, a fucking glowy shield or something. I guess this is something. She's kind of, her colors are changing. I guess it's something. She's closer to, like, Hypersonic, I guess. But
now that Super Amy is canon finally, it's only a matter of time.
Hey, listen, it's great, because I'm over here spurging about the Sonic lore, but then I'm also just, like, listening to this guy like, yeah, the Super Amy is canon. It's embarrassing for you to listen to me, and then it's embarrassing for me to listen to this guy. It's a great time. It's amazing.
Until we see her modern version go Super 2. I'm
really? Is that in the real
looking forward
game?
to that day.
That's gotta be a mod, right?
Imagine that. Super Sonic and Super Amy teaming up together to defeat a final boss in a future Sonic game? Oh, yes. Yes, yes,
oh my god, he's coming.
yes. Make that happen, Sega. Game? Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yes, Sonic and Amy.
Make that happen, Sega. I'd pay lots of money to see that happen. Give it to us, Sega.
Give it to us! Give it to us raw!
Well, that's about it for this super special True's Top 5. Amy got a lot of love this year, and I want to see more of it. You know what's interesting, though?
He's showing footage from Sonic Superstars, but he didn't even mention the game. I feel so alone. Like, just listen, just play it for free. Play it for free plus on the Nintendo Switch app on your PC, if you know what I mean. And you too will probably think it's pretty good if you don't have to pay like $90 Canadian for it. You know, that would probably be good.
Last year
Not
was
that I would
the year
ever
of
support
Sonic,
such a thing.
and
I
this
mean,
year is
just
the
saying
year of
hypothetically.
Amy. That has to be more than a coincidence, right? My strong feeling senses are tingling here. Sega's planning something really good that we'll really like. Anyway, this has been an amazing year for Amy. Now Paramount can just announce that Amy Rose will be in the third Sonic movie already.
I mean, she's super gonna be in the third Sonic movie, dude. I mean, like, it's basically gonna be SA2, I think. It's weird that they've skipped Sonic Adventure. Maybe they'll mix both. I think it would be best if they mixed both, because Shadow's thing is, like, tied in with Chaos and all of that. It would be cool if they mixed both, and then they could have Amy do a thing with Zero or whatever. You could have her little I will believe in myself character arc thing. I guess that's also Tails. I don't know. But, I could see a Sonic 3 movie being the best one if they do it right.
Truthfully,
Amy's the key to all of
they
this.
announced it already, I would have
Because she's the sexiest character that we've ever had.
put that on the list here. So come on, Paramount, quit being stubborn and just announce it already. Anyway, be sure to like the video here, be sure to subscribe, click that notification.
Oh my god, okay, yeah. Do all the things, guys. There's still like a minute left of this fucking thing. It's just like a thanks for watching. There's more top 5s and stuff. That's this guy. I mean, he's got old videos too from like 12 years ago. He's got AMVs of Sonic and Amy from 12 years ago. He's got a Wally and Eve AMV. All That Love's About. It's got 68,000 views. Mental. He's got, oh, I think Sonic X Season 4 is like his original The Story. I'm realizing now, I'm pretty sure, because I think it only had 3 seasons. So I think Season 4 that has like hundreds of thousands of views here might be like interesting. Hang on. So this is from 2011. And it's got a pretty unanimously mixed like ratio here. Look at this fucking like ratio. How about that? This is part 1. It's got 136,000 views almost. And it's Windows Movie Maker to hell and back. Let's watch. At least some of it. And okay. Hang on. There was a lot of moments of Sonic and Amy, Tails and Cosmo, and all of their other friends, and you saw what happened in all of the seasons and the last episode. It's time for a new season. Get ready for Sonic X Season 4! Is there supposed to be music? Hang on. Whoa. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that's just so epic. I like how people were attracted to this series for romance. Like, for some reason the Sonic series made people want to fuck. I don't know why. There's a new enemy in town! Oh my god! Dork the Hedgehog! All enemies will return! Oh my god! Oh, there's multiple versions. It's like a Power Ranger. It's a fucking Power Rangers. A fucking Emerald prototypes. Tails and Cosmo are gonna be back together and have more moments. Look, it's a moment. The new moments will happen. There will be new moments, everybody. I'd just like to point out this is episode 1. This isn't even a trailer. Like, this is the content of episode 1. It's just promising that these things will happen. This is great. It's so epic. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. Cosmo! Cosmo! Oh, there's real music. There's real music. There's real music now. I guess that was like the intro for 2 minutes of the 6.5 minute video. That was the intro. And now we're on to Cosmo! It's been about it's been about 2 months since you died. But I'm happy for you. You are finally free from the Metarex. Oh yeah, it is Kingdom Hearts. That's great. That's great. That's so perfect. Who am I kidding? Buy a hat for your hat, chat. Chat! It's not the same without you. You were always there to talk to me when I'm alone. Oh, so you weren't alone then, okay. And when I needed help with something, you helped me out. I treated you right, and you showed me a good time. I thought we were going to be together forever. Buy some slop for your slop. But I guessed I was wrong. I just want you back. With Amy and Cream. Oh, hell yeah! It's time for fun in the sun!
I wonder how Tails is doing, Amy! Cream, I think we shouldn't bother Tails right now. Maybe we should give some flowers to cheer them up! Seriously, Cream, I think he just needs some time alone, you stupid bitch! It's been like 2 months since Cosmo died! Oh, okay then, Amy! Sorry, I'm 6! It's also been 2 months since Sonic been gone! I wonder where he went! I don't know! Just hope he's alright! ... Don't worry, Amy! He will be back! He may be gone for a long while, and besides, it won't leave you... Well, yeah, I guess you're right!
Guest. Still, I just hoped he's alright! Oh, back with Tails now. We're back with Tails. It's just back to the same music. Cosmo! Cosmo! Huh? Hey, Tails! I found I should take a shortcut. No, sorry. Hey, Tails! Thought I'd take a shortcut.
Hi, Sonic!
Oh, hi, Sonic! Hey, what's wrong, Tails?
It's nothing, Sonic!
Wait, I don't have a Tails voice, I'm just doing Cream's voice again. Tails is sad because fucking Cosmo... Where have you been, Sonic? It's like the only thing he's been talking about for like 2 months. You suck, Sonic. How do you not know? Get with the fucking program, Sonic. Oh yeah, I remember. It's okay, Tails. She's in a better place now. And besides, you're happy that she's free from the Metarex. I bet you're fine about that. Tails, you get to be a bachelor now. You get to go sow your wild oats, Tails. But Sonic, you know that's the voice. We do the Tails with a cold voice from Sonic Heroes. No, I'm not fine. I'll never be fine without her being me. I'll never will be. I miss her, Sonic, and I love her so much I can't live without Cosmo. Do you know how much I miss her? Okay, so this just continues. He's very sad, and there's the credits, and this is a terrible pilot. Half of the episode was setting up. We promise things will happen, and then the whole rest of what actually happens in the story. If you want to take this seriously as like a first episode of season 4 of Sonic X, it's pretty shit. I mean, like, it doesn't set anything up. Everybody's just sad and lame. that's all that's going on. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's True Love Heart 94, and I don't need to keep doing voice acting, so I'm gonna move on. But he's a big time Son Amy fan. We really need to look at what was the guy Metaker looked at? What was his like? Danny the Panda, that guy, the one who was like, I think he was also a big time Son Amy shipper. I think like Chip Cheesem looked at him even before that, or that might have been a different guy. There was some guy, no, it was a person who hated Amy Rose. Now I'm remembering. There was somebody who distinctly hated Amy Rose. I don't know if that was Danny Panda or someone else, but that was an interesting character. But we're going to move along here to something completely whiplashy. Something entirely different. What's this one? Alright, this is dubs of torture webtoons. I don't know why this is even on. It's kind of like that pony torture person. I was warned not to discuss further. The pony torture individual, gay roommate. This is kind of like that, but it's like webtoons, and it's like men being strung up, and they're visuals. One of them is a guy, like inside of. I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to describe it. There is a guy, and he is inside of a cow. And it's like it's like an X-ray thing, like X-ray hentai, and he's like inside of a cow in a huge tube. And then there's and he's like twisting around in pain in the tube. It's like he's in like an oil drum or something. And then under the cow is fire. So I guess the cow's dead. This is a very abstract way of dying. I don't know what's going on. A lot of the thumbnails are pretty interesting. You know, a lot of them are hard to even determine what the fuck is happening. There's one where it's just a guy being shoved into a tank filled with crabs. Yeah. Well, I don't know. These look pretty. I don't know about these thumbnails. I think I'm good on showing these thumbnails, but the channel is called On the Edge, which is a very appropriate name. Their most recent one is the one with the cow. You can take a look. It's bizarre. That's only half of the fucking thumbnail, too. The other half, I can't even... It's just flesh. I think there's spikes. There's spikes. I think it's a guy being flattened by spikes on two ends. Okay. Right. He's got a lot of views, too, so... You know, that's a channel. Very cool. I don't even want to show these thumbnails, and that channel's getting fucking top-tier views. Let me see here. So, this is one that I was informed I should look at. It's got 10,000 views. It's from 2 years ago. It's selling merch. I guess the channel is selling merch, and he seems to be a user. It's not topical at all, but it's Will Smith smack Chris Rock reaction from Isaac Leon. It's one S. It's like the name Isaac, but it's one S. So Isaac. And he looks like this. He kind of looks like a police officer if he was like, you know, if they wouldn't maybe accept him for various reasons. I don't know. I was informed I should watch this. I don't know why. I don't know why I need to watch a reaction to the Will Smith smack Chris Rock incident, but I mean, I was told this is on my list, so I mean, the guy looks like he might be funny, so...
Do I need to explain why Chris Rock gets smacked by Will Smith? Because Will Smith, he always slaps Chris Rock in the stage of Oscar of it. So, what the hell is happening to Will Smith and Chris Rock? Does it because of the thing? So,
yeah.
What is happening? I'm going to go ahead and put on the video on, and then what is this about? So, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Shall we?
You know who's got the hardest job tonight?
Let's see.
Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win!
Okay, I have to now pause it because he's not saying anything in this reaction, so he's not So it's probably just gonna get me caught for fucking showing the Oscars clip.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord.
So we're just watching this. Who sent this one in? He doesn't say anything. Who is Isaac Leon? Who's Isaac? Who is this guy? Who's this user? Looking at my Intermountain yearbook. Oh wow, he was in a whole fucking class of winners. Okay. The story of Bad Day. What have I done? Fallout Fortnite is here. So I don't know if that video was very funny, but how about Batman Funko Pop keychain unboxing? Pizza with extra cheese? Dude, I love pizza with extra cheese. Sign me up.
What is up, my fans? Today, I'm gonna be making pizza with extra cheese. So, let's get started.
Making the pizza, huh? Making a pizza.
Alright, so in order for this actually, open up here with the Tortino's Pizza Square as well.
Right.
That's open.
You gotta make the pizza
Here
real quick.
is the unopened one as well. Even got this one right there.
You know, like, you could just buy pre-made dough and then make the pizza. It's not that hard. Like, people think you don't have to make the dough. It's better if you do, kind of. But, like, depending on what pre-made dough you get, that's like, you just roll it out, and it's not that difficult. You can just make one. Like, it's not insane. You could just do it. But it's fine. Totino's Party Pizza. Let's fucking go.
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do right now. So
It's a party, everybody.
So we probably don't need this. But the thing is that we only need
Yeah,
that.
he's talking pretty normally here. We don't have, we don't have too much of that going on.
So let's give it a try. Alright, so, and this one here now we're gonna need is this cheddar jack shredded cheese right there. So, gonna open this up.
There was a stream we watched recently, there was a video we saw rather on stream recently where a guy was, eating a frozen pizza. It was one of those, actually. It was one of these, party pizzas. It was still frozen like this, unthawed. And he, ate it straight out of the package in his car in the middle of the night. And, he was a fucking character. I forget that guy's name, but whenever I finish the Elden Ring coma and I finish that video that I've been working on, I think the next thing after that is probably going to be what was the guy oh god, the guy that Hugbees talked about, who just ate everything. Who was that gentleman? Because that was that fellow. He ate the entire, like, Taco Bell value menu in one burrito, and somehow it all held together. It was very impressive, actually. But he ate it all, and it was all in there, except, I guess, some of the shells. But no, he ate those separately, with, like, a whole thing of sour cream. He was a real man, but I don't think Isaac Leon is going to really top that with his... He's gonna cook the pizza like a casual.
It's a square as well. That's open. Here.
Let's get these open. Here, yeah. Got the cheese.
Gonna open this up here and then put it in there. But first, we're gonna microwave it.
Of course.
All right.
Only a fool would microwave it
Gonna
first.
put it on.
Or cook it in some way.
So let's set this up.
Well, that's not going to spin in the microwave, It's too square.
Now, here's what I'm gonna do now. We're gonna go set them up for like 3:30. We're gonna wait
I
for
guess
it
it
to
is.
start.
Hot
Once
diggity.
again, hopefully you enjoy the 2024 Paris Olympics. So,
I'm loving those Olympics. Hey, I've got an open letter to anyone watching. There was a fucking thing I saw like 10 years ago. It was like on some shitty Canadian channel. And it was like a short film or something. And it was about these guys who were trying to play, I think they were like trying to track down a copy of the Nintendo 64 Nagano Olympics video game. And or they were playing it and they were doing something else, but that was a key element of this storyline. And I've been trying to fucking remember what that was ever since then, and I've never had any success. If anyone can figure out what the fuck I'm talking about, let me know.
that'd be like a brand new thing.
The Larry Banks Show, yes.
Chocolate cake.
Cherry
There it
Bank.
is.
That's right. That's right.
German chocolate cake.
That looks really good, chat.
This is from Tillamook right there.
He says it.
So this is actually it was from dark chocolate ice cream with brown sugar coconut swirl, pecan, and chocolate cake pieces.
I mean, like, okay, I don't really love dark chocolate, but in an ice cream with all that other shit, that sounds pretty fucking dope. Who's buying this? This guy's loaded. This guy's parents must be rich.
This is a German chocolate cake. Right there. So I love eating this. Okay, the next one. This is a Oregon strawberry. See this right there? This is a strawberry right there.
Oh man, Oregon strawberry. You know, you say that quick enough, and it doesn't sound very appetizing. But so this is a lot more simple than that last one, but it's probably pretty good.
Got a sweet strawberry with the ripe orange strawberry pieces. Oh, sorry. Anyway, this is a Tillamook's ice cream. Every kind of flavor of it. Yeah. Let me show you.
Are you gonna put this on your pizza, sir?
Those inside. All right. So on two of them, I open up the cap in there.
What is
and
going
you see
on?
what's inside of it? Strawberry. Now let's
Right.
go look at the German chocolate cake.
That's what was advertised.
See?
Yep.
Look at that.
I can see it.
Looks awesome.
Looks great. A little bit of cum in there, but hey.
All right. After 3:30 was done, and look.
Is it gonna be on the
that.
pizza?
Hey, look at that. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put cheese in it.
I know, that's what you said. Why did we see the ice cream?
So take a look at this inside. I put the cheese in there
So much more cheese. It's great.
as well, and I put
probably gonna be great.
cheese in there. Actually, I put the cheese in the refrigerator.
The
And
refrigerator.
then here it is.
So you're not putting the ice cream on? Why did you even bring it out then? Was he even eating the ice
So
cream?
1:30. So right now it is a 1:24. So gonna put that in there,
Hell yeah, buddy.
and then we wait.
Dan.
Okay, so this one is done. Oh my god, look at that. Look how cheese.
It didn't really melt all that great, and when it did, it didn't look all that great. Oh boy.
It looks.
You know, I'm sure it tastes fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably fine.
Look at that.
Probably very
So,
tasty.
Anyway, so. But actually, just like that.
What a food hack. He put cheese on pizza.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop right here, but if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that we won't miss.
Okay, more great content like this. Well, that's Isaac Leon. I'm good. That's him, and he's a. There's a dabbing Fall Guy and a Cybertruck in this thumbnail. This is the most awful thing. Anyway, so next up, we got this channel here. What's this? Okay.